Hello, reporter. How are you?
Good evening, sir.
Good.
What is this all about on the news? About House of Opinion, about students, what's going on? Please, sir, tell us what's going on House of Opinion.
Thank you, Kingsland media reporters. You see, last week on House of Opinion, we told you all about this JAMB mass failure in Nigeria. That the school, JAMB, and the students are not ready for computer-based examination. They are just rushing all these things in Nigeria. Let them take their time, train the student from school with computer. Let them write exams with computer in school from GS1, GS2, then they can write JAMB and WAEC with that. But Nigeria is rushing into that now, hence the glitch that they had. But for this week, something huge is on it. I have seen a lot of African Nigerian graduates finish school after 7 years or 5 years and now return to learn shoemaking, tailoring, fashion designing, and even conductor, Okada riders, even after graduation. So this is what I have in my mind. With this huge unemployment in Nigeria and in Africa, I think if these students will have to come and start learning tailoring, fashion designing later when they have graduated, some of them have this skill while they are in school. Yes. So I am recommending, should they start learning it while they are on campus, one, and start monetizing it, start working as a tailor and go to school. Work as a shoemaker, go to school. Work as a barber, go to school. Now, they may not have first class in school, but they can have first class in life if after graduation they are still going back to it. So I am saying, people, that should these students start doing their skills while they are on campus, monetize it and go to school. That is what we are discussing today, because this unemployment and crime rate in Nigeria is too much. Meet me now at the of Opinion. It's going to be a great program. Let me just wind up my
How soon will the Speaker of the House of Opinion be here? How soon will be here? This is his scaffer. Where is he? Oh, that's the Speaker. The Speaker is arriving. Speaker is arriving. Go. Speaker!
Hello, reporter. How are you?
Good evening, sir.
Good.
What is this all about on the news? About House of Opinion, about students, what's going on? Please, sir, tell us what's going on House of Opinion.
Thank you, Kingsland media reporters. You see, last week on House of Opinion, we told you all about this JAMB mass failure in Nigeria. That the school, JAMB, and the students are not ready for computer-based examination. They are just rushing all these things in Nigeria. Let them take their time, train the student from school with computer. Let them write exams with computer in school from GS1, GS2, then they can write JAMB and WAEC with that. But Nigeria is rushing into that now, hence the glitch that they had. But for this week, something huge is on it. I have seen a lot of African Nigerian graduates finish school after 7 years or 5 years and now return to learn shoemaking, tailoring, fashion designing, and even conductor, Okada riders, even after graduation. So this is what I have in my mind. With this huge unemployment in Nigeria and in Africa, I think if these students will have to come and start learning tailoring, fashion designing later when they have graduated, some of them have this skill while they are in school. So I am recommending, should they start learning it while they are on campus, one, and start monetizing it, start working as a tailor and go to school. Work as a shoemaker, go to school. Work as a barber, go to school. Now, they may not have first class in school, but they can have first class in life if after graduation they are still going back to it. So I am saying, people, that should these students start doing their skills while they are on campus, monetize it and go to school. That is what we are discussing today, because this unemployment and crime rate in Nigeria is too much. Meet me now at the of Opinion. It's going to be a great program. Let me just wind up my
How soon will the Speaker of the House of Opinion be here? How soon will be here? This is his scaffer. Where is he? See, that's the Speaker. The Speaker is arriving. Speaker is arriving. Go. Speaker! 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 Speaker!
Hello, reporter. How are you?
What is sir? Sir,
Good.
what is this all about on the news? About House of Opinion, about students, what's going on? Please, sir, tell us what's going on House of Opinion.
Thank you, Kingsem media reporters. You see, last week on House of Opinion, we told you all about this JAMB mass failure in Nigeria. That the school, JAMB, and the students are not ready for computer-based examination. They are just rushing all these things in Nigeria. Let them take their time, train the student from school with computer. Let them write exams with computer in school from GS1, GS2, then they can write JAMB and WAEC with that. But Nigeria is rushing into that now, hence the glitch that they had. But for this week, something huge is on it. I have seen a lot of African Nigerian graduates finish school after 7 years or 5 years and now return to learn shoemaking, tailoring, fashion designing, and even conductor, Okada riders, even after graduation. So this is what I have in my mind. With this huge unemployment in Nigeria and in Africa, I think if these students will have to come and start learning tailoring, fashion designing later when they have graduated, some of them have this skill while they are in school. Yes. So I am recommending, should they start learning it while they're on campus, one, and start monetizing it, start working as a tailor and go to school, work as a shoemaker, go to school, work as a barber, go to school. Now they may not have first class in school, but they can have first class in life if after graduation they are still going back to it. So I am saying, people, that should these students start doing their skills while they are on campus, monetize it and go to school. That is what we are discussing today, because this unemployment and crime rate in Nigeria is too much. Meet me now at it's going to be a great program. Let me just wind up my.
How soon will the Speaker of the House of Opinion be here? How soon will be here? This is his scaffer. Where is he? See, that's the Speaker. The Speaker is arriving. Speaker is arriving. Go. Speaker! 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 Speaker!
Hello, reporter. How are you?
What is sir? Sir,
Good.
what is this all about on the news? About House of Opinion, about students, what's going on? Please, sir, tell us what's going on House of Opinion.
Thank you, Kingsem media reporters. You see, last week on House of Opinion, we told you all about this JAMB mass failure in Nigeria. That the school, JAMB, and the students are not ready for computer-based examination. They are just rushing all these things in Nigeria. Let them take their time, train the student from school with computer. Let them write exams with computer in school from GS1, GS2, then they can write JAMB and WAEC with that. But Nigeria is rushing into that now, hence the glitch that they had. But for this week, something huge is on it. I have seen a lot of African Nigerian graduates finish school after 7 years.
Is a student that is a businessman.
No, you see, because of this now, he's not here on his seat when he's meant to be doing his work as a deputy speaker. No, Mr. Speaker, nonsense.
What did I say? What did I tell you?
God bless
my Mr.
Speaker, sir.
That is my Mr. Speaker.
What is happening on this program today? Please, where is the deputy speaker?
We don't know.
We don't know.
He's nowhere to be found. We don't know.
We don't know.
All because of his work. We don't know. Monetizing his work while doing his assignment as a student. You see? Yes. This is so bad.
Very, very obvious. I heard one of these saying that he started it like that since he was on campus.
Yes, sir. Yes. Now so not.
Yes, sir.
He was studying in school and he was a shoemaker.
Yes, sir.
No wonder that he's very, very successful anyway.
Exactly, sir.
That's why he can have the seat of a deputy speaker in this house.
Oh, that doesn't mean because what he's meant to be doing right now, we are not seeing him here.
Yes. Because you are not seeing him here does not mean he's not doing his work diligently.
We feel their exam in school because
Yes, sir.
they are monetizing their work.
When they are meant to be in the exam hall, you see them coming late.
Yes, sir,
Not
you get
well
it right.
prepared.
You get it right.
Okay. Let's take it easy. Ladies and gentlemen, it's House of Opinion again this evening, and we will be on the topic live and direct that says, okay, can you hear my mic again? I'm hearing that my mic is low. My mic, for me, my mic is fine. Here, I've done all my settings before coming here, and I think my mic, so anybody on the YouTube should check whatever is wrong with the YouTube. Studio, can you hear me clearly, please?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so that should be on the YouTube. I don't think it has nothing to do with me. Is it clear now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, that being said, if Deputy Speaker is not here now, I think the best thing to do is there is one guy like that I know in Akure.
Okay.
His name is Emmanuel Azad. And this same guy, I learned that I know very well, he was a fashion designer. And a student studying mathematics. So in a time like this, if we don't have a deputy speaker, can we call him on phone and bring him here to be part of this program? Let him sit on the seat of the deputy speaker as please, you want to call him?
Hello, Mr. Hazard. Hello, good morning. Yes, please. This is a representative from the Speaker of the House of Opinion. Yes, we want to invite you to our show. We want you to be an esteemed guest today.
All right.
Okay, thank you. Please, can you be here now?
Yes.
Okay, welcome.
He will be around. I know he lives around here.
Okay, sir.
I know he's planning to go to India. So I know he would be here. Okay. Can we have him coming?
Okay.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Deputy Speaker.
Yeah, I'm just speaker for today.
Good day, my speaker.
Wow. See what this man is wearing,
Good afternoon, my speaker.
See what this.
It's an honor for me to be here. Yes, sir.
Yes, please sit down.
All right.
Yes. The discussion, please, you want to sit down? Yes. The discussion on the floor of the House today is this. Can monetize their talent while they are still on campus or wait till graduation? Considering the high rate of unemployment in Nigeria, I have seen students finish with first class with 2-1. They don't have job. They would now go back to start learning fashion designing, shoemaking, and so on and so forth. Hey! And yet, they've spent 5 years studying in school. This is my question. If they will be fashion designers at last, what did they do with that on campus?
Yes, sir.
What did they do with that 5 years ago when they were on campus?
Yeah.
Why didn't they start learning it? So I am asking today, I'm very curious about it, that should we allow them start monetizing on campus? That means some of them might not have the first class they promised their parents, but they will give their parents first class money.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Did you hear me?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
To give their parents money, but a lot of them are fighting for first class certificate in class, but they are not satisfied.
Yes, sir.
They are not satisfied.
Yes, sir.
So why is this happening? And that is why we have brought this on the table of the House today. That let's discuss. Can we allow the students monetize their talent while they're on campus? And leading this show today are 4 great honorables. To my left, I have Honorable Excel and Honorable Boluwa Tife. Let me see you greet the House there. Are you there?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right. Nice to have you.
And to the other side, I have Honorable Surprise Moses
Yes, sir.
and Honorable Tini. Do you want to wave your hands to the House?
Nice
Thank
to
you,
have
sir.
And in
Thank
the
you.
middle, we have great man Emmanuel Azad who is a graduate of mathematics, but a fashion designer from the campus. And by this time next week, we learned that he has got one on a scholarship to India. Is it mathematics that is giving the scholarship to India or fashion designing? We are going to know. So join me as I open the floor. The lead speaker for the other side is Honorable Excel.
Yes,
Honorable Excel, you give us in 1 minute your first opening point. What do you say? Then the lead speaker there is Honorable Moses. You give us your 1 minute, your first point, no argument. Immediately we finish the argument at the first point, then you can begin to call for point of order, point of objection, and you object yourself. But today, I want you to be articulate. Give us your points with data. Why you think students should monetize and why you think they should not monetize. Listeners at home, if you are joining us, there is a number to call in on WhatsApp to join us on this call. I will release that number in course of this program. If you are ready, Honorable Excel, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Your yes sir is not born again. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Aha. Honorable Surprise Moses, Honorable TV, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Aha. I love the way your mic is very loud there. And all mics should be loud. Honorable Excel,
Yes,
will
sir.
you get close to the mic and give us your first point and what are you saying?
Okay, today I'm going to be starting with a statement. And this statement might be attacked by my opposition, but I don't mind. I'm ready for them. The Nigerian university is preparing you for a certificate, but you have to certify yourself. This statement. Now, first things first. Let's go to real-world preparation. The Nigerian university and yourself, who prepares you for the real world? Now, as a student in the Nigerian university, we need to ask ourselves, what do they teach us in the Nigerian university? Going to the Nigerian university, you learn how to be an accountant, for example. And in 4 years, you are studying accounting. And in this time that you are studying accounting, university, 4 years that you're studying accounting, you come out of the university, what can you do? I want to cite two variations. Now, a student of accounting that studied for 4 years and another student that studied for 4 years. But the first student was a first-class student.
Okay.
The second student was a third-class student. Now, this third-class student during his 4 years of study had in each year worked with at least one organization. Now, they have graduated and as an HR manager, they are submitting their CV to me.
Okay.
I am looking for a person to get the job done.
Okay.
Do you think I will take a first-class student that has no work experience or a third-class student that has 4 years working experience and that can get the job done? Which of them would I take? I think my opposition should think about that. Secondly, let us...
No, first point alone.
Okay, sir.
Come on, I want you to reiterate that again.
Yes, sir.
Describe what you said there. The student that's did accounting, which one will you employ? Please give me that thought again.
Okay, sir. Now, you have two students that studied accounting for 4 years.
Yeah.
The first one in the first year did a volunteering work for, let's say, an NGO. In the second year, he did another volunteering work for, let's say, a microfinance bank. And in the third year, he also started marketing his own business, which shows that he has grown up to a stage that he can now stand on his own, which means that he has started growing. Now, we have a first-class graduate. that doesn't know how to do anything.
No, he knows how to read.
He knows how to read.
Yes.
He's reading what we really need in the marketplace. So now, this person has hands-on experience. He knows how to deal with customers, knows how to reply customers, knows how to talk to. We didn't get what you said last, sir.
No, I got that point. Now let's stop there. I get that one.
Okay,
so the
sir.
first person had hands-on while he was in school.
Yes, sir.
He volunteered.
Yes, sir.
And maybe he was able to start his fashion designing company.
Yes, sir.
Like that. Which one is more employable? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, sir.
Which one would you employ? Thank
sir.
you very much for that first point. Honorable Excel, good point for the first point.
Yes, sir.
Honorable Moses, what are you saying? Why should students? I'm saying that as shoemaking skill, that as fashion designing skill, should they start doing that job while they are on campus, or they should read, and come out with first class?
Thank you, sir. God bless you, Mr. Speaker, sir. No, on my standing point here, I'll start with this. No, monetizing talent during studies can divert students from academics. Because research indicates that students working over 20 hours weekly often experience lower grades and delayed graduation. Why? Because during school, when you are meant to be in class.
Which research is that? Where did you hear that? Where did you see that?
Yes, sir. I went on Wikipedia reading some some topics about students and some topics about.
Okay, go ahead. Make your first point. Let's go ahead. Make your first.
Okay, sir. Thank you. God bless you, Mr. Speaker, sir. So, the reason why they get lower grades and late graduation is because their attention was being diverted away from the learning. Why? Because they were trying to monetize their hobbies. They were trying to monetize their talents during school. Why? Which is not meant to be. Because while you were meant to be in class studying, you were outside trying to get money. No, let's use a tailor for an example. You know, you have a work. You have a work. Why there's also a test going to commence when you have so many works to attend to. Why you are at home? But you chose to leave your test and you chose to work on your work and the clothes to leave your test, and you expect you to get the grade you want. Is not possible.
Honorable Moses, thank you for your first point. So when students focus on their trade, they cannot make good grade in tests. That's what you're saying. That's very powerful.
Not just tests, sir. Even when it's time for exams. Yes, sir.
I know. I'm only trying to put up a rhyme there.
Yes,
so
sir.
when they focus on their trade while on campus, they will not get good grades in tests. That's what you're saying.
Yes, sir.
And that might be of less advantage in the future. Mind you, those that have good grades are still downgraded in life. Mind you, so just cite it like that. Honorable Atife, by your right, do you have a first point before the argument begins?
Yes,
Honorable
sir.
Atife, just one point.
I do. Thank you very much for the opportunity, sir, my esteemed speaker. The debate, what we are arguing on is that should students monetize their talent while studying or wait till after graduation?
Yes, please.
This is not just a question. This is not just a question of money. It is not a question of money. It is a question of mindset, opportunity. Because when you are in school, it is an opportunity, because you cannot use all your time in school to work. You cannot use all your time in school to read. You cannot use 24 hours in a day to read. You cannot use 24 hours in a day to go to class. You will have free times that you'll be at home. What do you want to do with these free times? What do you want to do?
Bolu, wow. So you are saying that students while in school have a lot of free time.
Of course, you
That
cannot
is-
use all your time to read.
that
And these
is
people that are
useless.
not involved in one activity or the other, they are the ones you find where they are watching movies, where they are playing games, where they are doing one other thing or the other, instead of doing an entrepreneurial job for themselves.
Honorable Boli, thank you. Very strong point.
Yes, sir.
That students have time for cultism.
Yes, sir.
They have time for Chelsea and Arsenal.
Yes, sir.
They have time to pursue their girlfriend.
Yes, sir.
And yet they are studying.
Yes, sir.
So those times should be converted to monetize their skill as opportunity to help them in future.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you, strong point. I want to believe that Pastor Shola is in the house. Yes. This program is sponsored by Christ Apostolic Church Kingsland Global. We are a church that does not want to pray alone, so that our members will not become prey of this planet's heart. So we are not just praying alone. We don't want our members to be prey. That's why we are discussing topics like this. I'm still the pastor, I'm still the prophet, but here I'm the powerful speaker discussing this national issue. When it is time to pray in this program, we will pray. But let's speak sense before we go ahead. Honorable Tini, can you have your first strong point before the argument goes on? Hey, students have time for football, have time for cultism, have time for that. Why should they be reading alone? Why are you supporting that, Honorable Tini?
Yes, sir. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I appreciate the opportunity that has been given to me. So, yeah, this...
Jimmy, be very careful. I'm not sure you even go to. You cannot even add an adjective to my speech. Just say Mr. Speaker. In your now. You can't even add some adjective. Look at the way Bolu called eminent. You can't even show Bolu.
Yeah, sorry about that, sir. Thank you, sir. My esteemed speaker.
Now you are talking. That's my Mr. Speaker.
I appreciate you for the opportunity, as I've said. So, this is my point. Most students tend to choose short time opportunity over the long time because they feel like building relationship alone can take them far. According to African Coding Network, in the year 2022, that's an article that proved that despite students building relationship, working in organization, they still need to be involved in deep learning because that deep learning will help them to get enough knowledge that will help them to go beyond what they've learned on the short run working with an organization. So having a deep learning, getting yourself involved in learning will help you to prove what you said you have in terms of relationship. You can have a network that can help you to get a job in an organization, but if you can't prove what you've learned in deep learning, it might not help you or keep you safe in that organization. So getting involved and learning will help you to prove yourself as someone worthy of the work that you have gotten through your relationship, just working, prioritizing your work ahead of your academics.
Wow, thank you very much. So, he's telling us here about deep learning. Deep learning that students should dip their head. I like that one. In their book. Is that what you are saying? Deep learning. Dip your head on your book. In a nutshell, they should Facebook and not use Facebook.
Yeah, they need knowledge. It's not that just to deep themselves in learning. They need knowledge because it's that knowledge that will be needed.
Ejo, Igbo let him honorable ara oko. Your speaker is talking, you are still agreeing. Check on share. Check on share.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry, sir. I just need to prove my point, sir.
To who? To who?
I'm sorry, sir, Mr. Speaker.
Everyone, stand up there. Stand up there. Stand up there.
Yoruba, you are not scared.
We voted for you. We voted for you as honorable from Idori. We will impeach you today. When you have talked and make your point, when I'm making my point, you are not. You call me esteemed, you call me powerful, and you are
This
here.
is what we are saying.
This is what we are
They
saying,
only
sir.
know boo.
They
My
only
powerful
know-
speaker, sir, we are very sorry about this,
They
sir.
just went to collect first class.
We are very sorry about this, sir.
Somebody like this does not have Facebook because it's only facing the screen.
Facing
Exactly, sir.
Yes, sir.
Look at how it's sharp. Sit down, honorable Timmy.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Now, the number to call is going to be on WhatsApp, is going to be 070 82 41 3705. 070 82 41 3705. And if you are watching, can you please share this link? Share this link. When you're sharing the link, you can be seeing the topic, The King Called Man. That is a series we are teaching now in church. So, but if you click it, you'll be able to join us on House of Opinion to discuss this topic. If you have any opinion, let's drop it. I can see Alba saying knowledge is back up the word there. I can see. Let me get that here. Knowledge is, I can see people are writing on the YouTube. The speaker is saying, and I'm following here. Nice point from Honorable Tini. Deep learning. Grade versus trade. Yes, that is what we are saying. Albert here says, I'm following. Let honorables continue to type from home. And we are saying, Honorable, are you saying first degrees are now useless? Honorable Farah is asking you, are you saying first degrees are now useless? Now, the floor is open. Who is on the speaker? Now, if any Honorable Bolu, if Honorable Tini is saying nonsense, you can call a point of order. Objection, my lord, I am here. Honorable Tini, if Honorable that is saying anything you don't like, come along, we have the next 30 minutes to argue and the cause can come. Now, who asked the point? Yes, so Destiny Modi, Pastor Shola, face your book versus Facebook versus face your book. Yes, that is what we are today. Some people are making money on Facebook, monetize. They are content creators. Should they face it on campus? That's what we are saying. Honorable Excel, you have the floor. Honorable Surprise, if Honorable Excel is saying what you do not like, if you don't shout point of order or point of objection, I will just be looking at you and I will let him make his point, and there's nothing you can say. I know that Pastor Shola is judging. Excel, let's fire on.
Yes, sir. So now, from what Honorable Timmy was saying the other time, he was talking about relationships. So now, relating with other people. Now, is it in where you are watching Chelsea and football and Arsenal match that you'll be relating with people, or where you are marketing your own personal business? Now, building personal and good and resourceful relationships with people as a student on campus can be done through business.
Only through business.
Business is a nice way or a good way to establish relationships. Now, these relationships that you are establishing are with people that would be the future MD CEOs, future owners of organization, future business moguls in the business space. And you have connected with these people while they were in school.
Point of objection, sir.
Objection overruled are sustained. I'll give it to you, but you are too slow on that.
Okay,
you
sir.
want to talk early, please talk early. Honorable Executive, you just told me
Yes, sir.
that a student should go and be doing his shoemaking
Yes, sir.
while he's in school,
Yes, sir.
and he's building relationship
Yes, sir.
with somebody
Yes, sir.
that will become MD who has faced this book. Are you sure what you are saying?
No, sir.
Honorable Moses, grab the floor.
Thank you, my powerful speaker, sir. From what you said, I just want you to understand something now. You said building a relationship, that you are saying business is you build a relationship through business alone. And do you think is a serious student will be the one sitting and watching football in his own free time while he's meant to be reading? Are you telling me that? Can you see a serious student going to play football when he knows it is right time for him to?
Let's not take it to football. We are not even saying football. Hello.
Or yes, sir. Or maybe.
We are saying that he's a shoemaker.
Okay, sir.
He's a tailor. He's a fashion designer. No, Honorable Bolu said that some students who have time for football, who have time for pursuing girlfriend, should have used that on their trade and on their skills as well. So, Honorable Surprise, are you saying that students should not do shoemaking so that they can become great? Is that what you're saying?
Thank you, sir. From that point, from that side, no, you said something again that the relationship is only built through business. So I want to give you this point now. You say in a situation whereby the student is a young student where is inexperienced. What can you tell me about that? You know, when you are an inexperienced somebody in your field of work, you will lack the business acumen, which is the keenness and the quickness in understanding of the business and dealing with the situation. You know, as a business tycoon, as a business owner, your interaction with your customers gives you the standpoint of who you are.
Objection,
my
Mr.
lord.
Speaker.
Objection sustained, but let's clear that the Honorable Surprise is saying that even that business you want to do, if you face your book in school very well, that is where you will learn it. Objection
Yes, sir.
sustained,
Yes,
Honorable
sir.
Bolu.
Yes, sir.
Honorable Bolu, objection sustained.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Speaker. An entrepreneur, Peter Drucker once said, and I quote, he said,
Drunker. Wait.
yes, that is his name.
Joker.
Omuti.
Yes, sir.
Joker.
He once said, and I quote, he said, entrepreneurship is neither a science nor an art. It is a practice. Entrepreneurship is not just, it is not just starting a business. It is identifying an opportunity.
Honorable Bolu, come again. It's neither a science.
Entrepreneurship is neither a science nor an art, but it is what? It is
Practice.
It is a practice. It is a practice. And also, Vince Lombardi, a football coach, said, practice does not make perfect. Perfect practice make perfect.
Ew.
He said practice alone does not make perfect. It is a perfect practice that make perfect. And also, entrepreneurship is not just starting. It is not just starting a business. It is not just about starting a business. It is about identifying an opportunity and creating value from that opportunity. Like I said before, an opportunity in a term that you cannot use all your 24 hours in school to read. It is an opportunity for you to have that time that you have. Like, let me take for example, a 2021 survey says that China, we all know that China is the leading country in innovation, entrepreneurship, even in education and in economic growth. They said 96.1% of college students in China, they started a business while in school, while in campus.
Stop. I love that data. 96.1%
Yes, sir.
of successful entrepreneurs in China started their business
While in
in
college.
school.
Yes,
Please,
sir.
I want that data on the comment box. Producers, please get that data for me. Drop it on the comment box now. Let people read it. That is a powerful point. If it can be substantiated with data, Honorable Bolu, we need that data. But
Objection, my lord.
Objection sustained. Not been sustained. Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, thank you, sir. According to Professor Mafemi Shebi, in 2022, he said that despite the involvement of youth in agribusiness, they still need the top level professional that are being built from the academics line, which has served as experts in that field. So no matter how you are involved in business, you still need the expertise of these people that are being built academically to help you boost your business and also scale it to the level that you will know that this business is being built with the resources needed strategically.
Objection, Mr. Speaker.
Honorable Bolu, if you are doing in this house of opinion,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I think it is my mic that is not loud enough. I was shouting.
That means a student has failed. That's why your mic is not working well.
Okay.
Yes,
Permit me
sir.
to go ahead, Mr. Speaker.
Wait, so if you want me to answer you, you will treat me like God here. Only your point of order must be fiery. It must be intention. Now we go back to that one. So if you are interested in point of order, you can call it now. Honorable Timmy, you said Professor Mafemi Shebi, a very great man that I love, said despite the amount of youth in agribusiness, they still need professionals.
Yes.
But what we are saying here is that we should face our book alone and not start business while in school and face it. Because I said, just give us a strong point. China is respected all over the world now. 96.1% of the people you are going to meet in China to do your wafer, meet in China to do your shoe, meet in China to do the fake clothes that Hazard is wearing. Maybe the original is in London. I don't know.
This one is original,
They
sir.
all started their business while they were on campus. That is what we are saying today. How many students, as parents, teachers, society, allowed to start business on campus? Don't do it. Don't do it is what they say. And Honorable Tini, if you think that if we Facebook alone, the world will face us tomorrow, tell me.
Okay. Yeah, thank you.
That is why I am here.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. So what I'm trying to prove from that data is that being involved in
Objection,
deep learning
Mr. Speaker.
will
Objection,
help
Mr.
you
Speaker.
to build yourself as an expertise, whereby every agribusiness will still come to you. So having your stand focusing on your academics will give you the priority
Objection,
to level
Mr.
on
Speaker.
as an expertise that can.
Okay.
Sustain.
Okay. He said.
Wait, sustain. But wait. So Honorable Timu says, if I become deep in learning, deep money will come to me in future.
Yes, sir.
Deep wealth will come to me in future.
Yes, sir.
I should not do any business while on campus. I should read my book, then I will read money later.
Yes, when you become an expertise,
Objection,
then you can
Mr.
become
Speaker.
a
Objection,
consultant
Mr. Speaker.
that can be divided into a business.
Sustained. Thank
Okay.
you. Objection sustained.
Okay,
If
he
you
said.
become a consultant, you will count money. Tobacco where wakawo.
Yes, sir.
Tobacco where wakawo. Bolu.
Okay,
Bolu
sir.
where,
He said.
Bolu loka where.
Honorable Timmy said
I'm
it
listening.
is what you read in school that will make you get money. Is it the algebra they are teaching you in school that will make you become a banker? Is it the algebra they are teaching? I'm a statistician. Is it the data I'm collecting in school that will make me become a data analyst? No, it is my skill. Real world needs skill. They need your skill. They do not need your 1 plus 1.
Wait. Real world.
They need skill. Yes, sir.
But we are not saying.
Objection, my lord, sir.
Objection overruled. Bolu, we are not saying that you should not do skill. Are you saying that they should start the skill from 100 level?
Yes,
200
sir.
level, 300
Yes,
level?
sir. That is what I call skill
But
reinforcement. Skill reinforcement. Strengthening your skill since you are in school. Strengthening your skill. Giving your skill that power, that existing skill that you have in you. That thing that you know how to do.
Build
When
it
you are
up
strengthening-
now.
Objection, my lord.
Objection, my lord, sir.
Build it up now.
Yes, sir. You see?
Bolu is enough. Wait, Honorable Moses, you are coming.
Yes,
Bolu,
sir.
thank you. Let's retrace Bolu's point. Sorry, that's my job here. Bolu said skill reinforcement. That from 100 level, you are failing and you start again in your business. You fail again, in 200 you start again. By 300 level, you know the business. Hey, people at home, the phone lines are open. Are you contributing to it? Should students start their skill from campus or not? Honorable Bolu is on fire today. Honorable Excel has gone to sell rice with your Excel. That's not a problem. Honorable Moses, point of order sustained.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, my powerful speaker, sir. So she was saying that the real world need skills, and they don't need your one plus one. You see, let me tell you something, my co-honorable here. These things you are talking about are things you are learning in school.
Yes.
Are the things now you said you're a statistician, you are a student of statistics department. So tell me now, are you going out to work as a data analyst and you tell me there's nothing you get from this your department to work as a data analyst?
Yes, you build your skill there.
Objection.
Yes, you build your speaker there.
Okay, like he said.
Wait. Honorable Timmy, stand up. Mama die padà sí ìdọ̀rẹ̀ bí mo ṣe ń wọ ẹ̀yẹ.
I'm sorry, Mr. Speaker.
Mama die padà. You don't just open your ìdọ̀rẹ̀ mouth on my program if I don't give you permission. Mama
I'm sorry, Mr. Speaker.
on my program, if you want to talk, you take permission. You got to see me? Where, Timmy, all the time you used to Facebook in your school, they didn't teach you decorum. Show around.
I'm sorry, Mr. Speaker.
Show around, Honorable Timmy. Sit down.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Permission to talk, Mr. Speaker.
Honorable Exec, permission is not in language here. You know the decorum to use. But let's go. Please, I want this discussion balanced. We did not see what we are saying today. We are on two sides.
Yes, sir.
Batariadu kokoka.
Batariadu kokoka.
Kokoka tobaka wire.
Batariadu kokoka.
èèyàn mélòó ló kàwé tí bàtà
old
ẹ̀dùn
news
kókó
nìyẹn o,
kà
Daddy.
nísìnyí? èèyàn mélòó ló kàwé lásán tí bàtà ẹ̀dùn kókó kà?
ṣé ìwé 1999 tó ń kọ́ wa ni syllabus 1990.
Honorable, I said, honorable, stand. You people, you better answer here. You see, shoemaker, this is what we are saying now. So you cannot follow ordinary decorum. The moment the two of you talk in my house without permission again, I will fire you.
We are sorry, sir.
Before you want to talk, point of order or point of observation, extra around you.
We are sorry, sir.
Emergency anointing. Gbàdúrà will go for you.
We are sorry, sir.
Yóò dà fún yín. Oye, ẹ jókòó. I know that it is bubbling inside of you.
Yes, sir.
You will have the time to say that again. So, Honorable Timmy and Honorable Moses,
Yes, sir.
you are saying that deep learning will give me deep money, deep wealth.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
You
sir.
are saying that I need that statistic. But don't lose my argument. My argument is, should I Facebook alone? Please, that's the argument today. And not do anything else till I graduate before I start monetizing. And Honorable Bolu is saying, and Honorable is saying that you can start your shoemaking today. So, let's bring this perspective in. Who is this Honorable Irene? Wonderful. Honorable Irene says, let me honor honorables at home. Irene says, some knowledge in school is theoretical. That is applied in the talent. Practical knowledge is when you are physically doing the talent. So she also says, entrepreneur is not introduced in school. It's preparing you to be an entrepreneur, even with knowledge in school. Thank you, honorables. Honorable Akiwale says, Honorable Tilayi, don't confuse us. One Albert said there's a place of balance. Albert says, even though in today's world, skill is overgrade, that doesn't exonerate the place of good degree. That is where we are, good degree. This is my point. If a student will focus on his fashion designing, Moteka gets topic like that while in school, he might not get best of grade again. So let's take one by one. We'll go to grades. I want to go to unemployment. Friends, there is huge unemployment in Nigeria today. As at last check, it was 27% of our graduates are unemployed and unemployable. We see graduates go back to fashion designing. I am saying, as a point to be argued on, if I face my book, am I sure of getting job 2-1 and first class? Honorable Timmy and Honorable Moses, if I face my book alone, am I sure of getting job? Honorable Excel and Honorable Boluwatife, if I don't face my book alone, if I start sewing my clothes, I might not make first class, so I will not make 2-1 again, but I will graduate, but I will start a business that can take care of me. Which of these two methods can reduce unemployment in Nigeria? Who goes first?
So, sir, I have a statistical report here with me. It says that students who work during their studies have a 19% higher chance of securing employment after graduation and earn 14% more in salary. Why? This is
Honorable Excel.
Yes, sir.
You are bringing this discussion to work study. I am not on work study today.
Yes, sir.
But I will accept it a little bit that students who work, because it is the style in United Kingdom here that they use. You are bringing it to work study, and I will accept that data a little bit. But my own is said, why should a graduate finish NYSC and go and start learning fashion designing now. That is what I am saying. And I'm saying that should he focus on the fashion designing while he's here on campus? Which of this one? If I am a fashion designer, I have my sewing company in school, I'm sewing, and I'm going to class. Honorable Timmy, I should not go at all. I should just face my book. Which one can help me not be unemployed when I graduate? Honorable Timmy, you have the floor.
Yeah, thank you, my esteemed speaker. So I'm saying that students should wait, learn, and graduate before they try to monetize their skill. According to the data I got from Professor Bafemi Shebi in 2022, it says that there is no student that is involved in deep learning and after their graduation that knows what he or she is doing will go back after their Nysc to start learning tailoring, shoemaking. So because most of them do not know what they are doing, that was the reason why they are going back to there. So if you graduate with what you've learned, you get yourself branded in school, you will know what to do whereby you leverage what you've learned.
What is Honorable Timileyin saying? What is Honorable Timileyin saying? The Nigerian government are saying that Nigerian youths, Nigerian graduates are unemployable. So and they are saying that a greater percentage of these Nigerian youths are unemployable.
Objection, my lord.
Are you saying that?
Objection, my lord.
About 60%.
Overruled.
Are you saying that about 60% of these Nigerian youths didn't know what they were doing in school?
Objection, my lord, sir.
Objection sustained.
Thank you, my powerful speaker, sir. Sir, I would love to use some examples which are in this house that are in King's Realm. Now, sir, we have a first class student, about 2 people that I know that are successfully doing well in this house, King's Realm, which is Minister Isaiah and Minister Israel.
Yes, sir.
Sir,
You have trapped
this
yourself.
is a powerful example, sir.
Yes,
You have
sir.
trapped
These
yourself.
are powerful, like their grades are standing well.
Yes, sir.
And tell me, this is a person. Now you are telling me that Nigerian youths are not employable. Then when you see that you are not employable in this country, then why don't you look for better opportunities?
Opportunities.
Why are you waiting for this? Why are you waiting for this government to give you job when you have the access to internet to search for job outside the countries, to search for if you know what you are doing, definitely
Objection,
you will
Mr.
not
Speaker.
you will not be caged down in this
Objection,
country
yes,
because
sir.
Sustained. Honorable Moses.
yes, sir.
Are you confirming 2 things the 2 of you have said here?
Yes, sir.
Your colleague said that any graduate in this country will get job. That's what he said.
That's what he said.
Yes, sir. If they know what they are doing, sir.
Oshe,
Yes, sir.
You might even say that even if they don't get job here, they can get job globally, which means that you are contradicting your friend that there are no jobs
In Nigeria.
But
You have trapped yourself.
You said good example. Honorable Moses just showed us products of this ministry with first class grade.
Yes, sir.
Honorable Israel is on his way to 3 countries at the same time.
Yes, sir.
Sweden, Germany, and Austria. As a first class graduate.
Yes, sir.
Honorable Isaiah, as we speak, is doing 2 masters. Just 2 masters he has now. Completing one in United Kingdom, and he has another one he's doing in Netherlands. Honorable Excel.
Yes, sir.
What are you looking at? Were these people Facebook graduates alone?
Now, thank God he said people from the house. As a
Yes, sir.
as a first hand what's the word? The word is mentee from these men that he's talking about. People like
you know this man.
I know these great men that he's talking about, and they are my mentors in this house. Now, this boss Isaiah that you are talking about, if boss Isaiah doesn't want to work with his first class graduate, he will get a job in any organization, and I'm saying
Objection,
any
my lord.
organization without his first class certificate.
Overruled. Why?
Overruled. Why? This is because over the 4 years that he was in school, I personally witnessed Boss Isaiah study digital marketing, study graphics design, study video editing, study. Boss Isaiah has a new skill almost every week. He's improving himself almost every.
Objection, my
you
lord,
are
sir.
talking about Boss Isaac. He's a web designer.
Wait. And did Boss Isaiah monetize that while on campus?
Yes, sir.
Okay, wait. By the power conferred on me as the powerful speaker of the House of Opinion,
Yes, sir.
I summon Boss Isaiah wherever he is in the world. Wherever he is in the world, he should appear on this Zoom now. Now, everybody call for him. Wherever he is in the world, we want to ask him physically, were you a Facebook graduate alone, or did you monetize your skill while on campus? Honorable Timmy, you have the floor to give us your last point. We are rounding off.
All right, sir. Thank you, sir. My esteemed speaker. So I'm still standing on my ground.
I've just been informed that the phone line is not connecting. Who is on the phone line? Who is on the phone line? People are calling. Who is on the phone line? Please, you can call back now. Who is on the phone line? Who is on the phone line? Honorable Isaiah, where are you? You have our Zoom link. Where are you? Honorable Isaiah, come in. Honorable Timmy, make your point. We are rounding off.
All right, thank you, sir. So I'm still standing on my point that every student needs to wait till graduation before they monetize their skill rather. So I will also use another that says that if the foundation is 4 feet, what can the righteous do? So you still need to focus on your academics, because from there your foundation will be built and solid. If Boss Isaiah do not know that the future that he's trying to look into, or the marketplace is going to, that he needs to build the foundation, he will not focus on his degree to get a first class. He will not focus to go even learn further for his masters.
My speaker, sir, we have a call coming in, but the call has just dropped.
Let's take the call.
The call has just dropped. You can continue, sir.
Okay, Honorable Bolu, you have the floor.
Okay. Chris Grosser once said, he said, opportunity do not just come. You create opportunities.
We have the call is coming in now, sir.
Okay, let's take it.
Yes. Hello. Welcome to House of Opinion.
Okay. I would like to make a contribution.
Okay.
Okay. In my own case now, when I finish my.
Can we know your name?
Okay. My name is Irene.
Irene. Okay, go ahead, please. Calling from where?
Okay.
Calling
When I
from
finish.
where?
Well, I'm calling from Canada.
From Canada. Oh, House of Opinion in Canada. Round of applause. Applause for you guys. Wow. Thank you. Now make your point, please. Make your point, please.
Okay. When I finished my own WAEC in Nigeria,
Yes.
when I finished my WAEC in Nigeria, I learned fashion designing while I was waiting for my for JAMB.
Okay.
So when I was in Yabatech, because I went to Yabatech, to Yabatech. While I was in school, I was still doing my fashion designing because it is a side hustle. It was a side hustle for me. So there are days that you need some little money to sort out things in school. You need to buy handouts, you need to buy this and that. How many times will you be calling your parents at home to send you money? So from my side hustle, I was able to raise money to sort out things in the school. But my side hustle never interrupted my studies. It did not disturb because I don't go to class morning to night. I still do my side hustles, mostly weekends and holidays. Okay, that as aside. And having a side hustle make you responsible. You will not be found among those people. Exactly. You will not be found among people that will be going to the parties, people that you find doing rubbish in the school. you have something that you are doing, it makes you responsible. People know you on campus. People can call on you. I want to make this style. I want to make this design. My friends knew me that I make clothes while on campus, so they always reach out to me to make clothes for them for their own family occasions. The occasion that they will go to in their family. I was in school making money to do that. So when I finished my ND also, I got a very unique job because I did business admin while in school. The job says that they needed a secretary that has a sewing experience, which is very unique. I got the job because I did business admin in school and I have sewing experience. So I was able to apply the knowledge I learned in school in this company. It's a very big fashion house. It's called Needlecraft in Lagos. Very big fashion house. I was able to apply the knowledge I learned in school on this job. So my business admin knowledge, I applied it. My fashion designing knowledge, I applied it because I work with Ghanaian tailors. It also gave me a room to even improve on my own fashion design also. And also, this job also, then let me just round up that, okay, now if I try to retire tomorrow now, I have something to fall back on when I want to retire. I don't want to work for anybody again. I want to work for myself. I have something to fall back on.
Thank you so much.
So that is what I would like to say.
Powerful contribution. That is Irene from Canada. As for opinion, please celebrate yourself. Your program is going global. That's what we tell you. Irene from Canada, I know that person. I know her very, very much. I know that voice like I know anything. She used to be our church member in the United Kingdom, and I know that she moved to Canada. So I can confirm that that call is from Canada. And look at the impact we are making. And hear what she just told us. That she started learning fashion designing when she finished her work, and it was a side also. So that means this side also that a lot of us are now doing when we start our 9 to 5, we could have started it as a side also while we are doing 8 to 4 on campus, according to this woman. So if you are going to do side also later in life, that your salary will not be enough, why didn't you start it early? That is what Irene just told us from Canada, and that is the valid point that we are standing on. Check your phone. We still have other callers that can come in. Please, where is Boss Isaiah? We are expecting him live on Zoom. Where is he live on Zoom? And we need to start winding down. Can we still get any caller calling in? Please answer. Make sure you're watching the call if we have another caller.
No caller yet, sir.
Can I continue with my point?
Bolu can make your final point.
Okay. A quote from a word from Benjamin Franklin says, and I quote, he says, "Teach me, tell me and I forget. Teach me and I may remember. But involve me and I learn." What do I mean by this? Let me take myself as an example. I sell perfume and I'm a student. I'm a statistics student. You may think that how does statistics relate to perfume, but it relates. It makes me different among other people that are selling perfume. How? Should I explain? God. Permit me to explain, Mr. Speaker.
Vibrate.
Okay.
If they are sleeping there.
You may think statistics is about mean media mode, but how does this mean media mode apply to perfume? I know that most people between a male and female, they have different type of scents that they like. Between age differences, they have different kind of scents that they like. Situation of bar charts, pie charts, frequency table, which I learned from school because I am still a student.
Objection, my lord.
And I am learning in school.
Objection, my lord.
And I am using what I learned in school to monetize. I am monetizing with it. It is not that I am not serious. I am in school. I am monetizing with what I have in school, with what I want to have. I cannot. My parents are not buoyant enough to provide everything I need for me. But I provide for myself while in school.
Wow.
I use my media mode. They may say, how does media mode apply perfume selling? Yes, it applies because I use my pie chart that I learned in 100 level. I am still using it now. Ask people that focus on academic alone if they can still remember what they
learned in 100
level. But because I involve myself.
Can you remember what they taught you in 100 level?
That is solid.
I involve myself. I can still remember.
She's selling perfume, and that is what our own ministry recommend.
Yes, sir.
You can't be in king's reign and you don't have a realm you are kinging over.
Yes,
Let it
sir.
slide.
Yes,
Yes,
sir. Yes, sir.
Your hand
You
must
can't be in
perform.
this ministry and you don't have what you are kinging over.
Yes, sir.
You must have something. You are the lord of the realm.
Yes, sir.
Like you get it. Thank you very much. So she sells perfume and she's doing well in her grades, like she said, by God's grace. She might not have the first class, but her colleagues have started paying her right from campus. That's what she said. Honorable Timmy, Honorable Moses, give us your last point.
Thank you very much, sir. My powerful speaker, sir. So, from a study, from a research, I found out that 81.1% of medical students at the University of Ibadan experience burnout due to high academic workloads and the business they are trying to balance. Why? Because some of them don't have they don't have the perfect knowledge of what they are trying to do. They don't have the real understanding of this
Speaker.
business. That
Objection overruled.
they don't have this deep understanding of this business they want to do, and they are being overwhelmed of balancing. And I remember this happened to me when I was 100 level, because I can relate with this, sir. I remember I wanted to balance everything. I was into sports, I was into business, I'm also a choir, and like I was doing so many things, playing for my department, playing for football for my department, and I was so overwhelmed with balancing everything together, and even my business was affected.
Objection.
My business was
Mr.
affected.
Speaker.
My school was
Objection,
affected.
Mr. Speaker.
I will let Bolu call objection on you.
Objection, Mr. Speaker. He said.
Extra. Who is talking about? Bolu, tell me.
Okay, sir. He said 80-something% of whatever, they do not have time for their whatever. Let me tell you, these medical students, if they monetize their talent, if they monetize what they are teaching them in school, in that part, from the beginning, they will have esteem, they will have a unique knowledge about it. That is why I say, tell me and I forget. Teach me and I may remember. But involve
Objection,
me.
my speaker,
when
sir.
you are being involved in what you are teaching, in what you are being taught, you will be different.
Objection.
And you are still making money from it.
Thank you very much. Honorable Excel.
Yes, sir.
We want to take a last voice from you, and we will now move the program to what we call Life Champion.
Okay, sir.
We want to listen to Honorable Adebayo Emmanuel. After these discussions are going on, and we will end as of opinion, but we will not leave the studio. We will not listen to Honorable Emmanuel, and I want to ask him some questions about his own life. Honorable Excel, please your final point.
Okay. So from a study, it was discovered that over 45% of students in the Nigerian university today are being sponsored by their parents. Yes. So if this 45% of students are being sponsored by their parents as at 100 level, it should, if they start monetizing their talents, by 200 level, it should reduce. For example, if your parents were paying your school fees.
Wait, what now happened to the 65,000? What happened to the 55%? Who is sponsoring them?
They are sponsoring themselves or by people.
That means some of them are sponsoring themselves.
Yes.
And some of them
are
going to have guidance.
How do they
Yes, sir.
sponsor themselves?
Yes, sir. So if this set of people starts from 100 level, by 200 level, you might not be able to pay your school fees, but you're able to buy textbooks for yourself. By 300 level, you might not be able to pay your school fees, but you might be able to buy clothes for yourself.
But don't you think that if they begin to make money, they will forget the honey that is in education, though it looks like be and everything now? But they might lose the money.
Sir.
So they need to make money.
Education is like
they can lose the honey in education.
Education is like a boost for whatever you
Objection,
do.
my speaker,
We
sir.
are not
Power
saying
speaker,
that
objection, sir.
anybody. We are not saying that you should abandon education.
Overruled.
We are not saying you should abandon education.
We
We are saying that practice your talent, your What do you like? This is a call to action to every single student listening to. Practice what you want. Do what you want now on campus. You have people ready. You have classmates. You have people now.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You can start. So this program today did not say abandon. We say monetize while you were on campus. Bolu, because of your vibrancy and that you have told us that you are selling perfume, we will order perfume from your company.
Thank you, sir.
Very, very soon. Okay, I give you the last 1 minute to make a point.
Okay, sir. Like our caller said the other time, she said when she was in school, and she said that will give you a sense of responsibility, which brings me to this point: motivation to learn. When you are, let me quote like from Daniel Pink. Daniel Pink said in the book of Drive, he said, and I quote, he said, when you know your work matters, learning becomes a choice, not a chore. When you know your work matters, when you know that you are in school, even if you are in school and you are working and you are what is a choice and what is a chore? Let me start from there. What is a choice and what is a chore? A choice is an option or decision made voluntarily, made on personal preferences. What you do by yourself is not that they force you, but what is a chore? They said a chore is a task or responsibility obligated to you to perform, like going to school. As you are in school, like, it's not everybody that want to come to school, but because they are just obligated to it, it is a chore. But when you are a choice, it is what you volunteer yourself to do. You will do it with happiness, and every other thing that comes with it, you have a sense of responsibility for it. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker.
Wow, ladies and gentlemen, Pastor Shala is there. This has been a very hot one today in the past 1 hour. Should students monetize while they are on campus? And we have a lot of Joseph Oyelado is saying, don't abandon your schooling, but you should monetize your skill. It's in school that you get into networking with people and boosting your business. Thank you, Joseph Oyelado. Listen, honorables, you've done very, very well. And we'll be back here next week as this is going on. So this is interesting. You have your new gown, and today people are not blowing it on themselves. That means the studio is very close today, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Oh my God. We want to say thank you to Christ Apostolic Church Kingsland for making all this possible. Now, let's have a practical example in the next 20 minutes, and as we close, who has experienced what is Emmanuel Adebayo, and we call him Hazard. Honorables, you two will be free to ask him questions, even as I ask, and people at home can also ask him questions. Emmanuel, do you want to introduce yourself to us? This segment is called the Life Champion segment. That means that he has conquered something. He has overcome something on this in his lifetime. So introduce yourself to us and tell us about your family background. Tell us about who is your father, who is your mother, and who are you. That's what I want to hear today. And your educational background and the skill you have in your hand. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, powerful speaker. It's such a great honor and privilege to be here. I feel so honored. Thank you very much, sir. So my name is Adebayo Emmanuel, aka Azad. I'm the only child of a father and a mother. Of course, unfortunately, my dad is late. My dad was a driver and a painter in his lifetime, and my mom is a trader selling food. I won't say we are from a poor background, but of course, I'm from a background that I had to struggle to get anything. And over the years, I've journeyed through the course of life. I've seen events unfold, good and bad events, and I've learned. And those events, at some point, have redefined my experience. I've redefined my commitment. has even shaped the thing that I do. And today, I'm a graduate of mathematics, industrial mathematics, from the prestigious Federal University of Technology, and also I'm a certified bespoke tailor, functioning as a zero waste designer. What that means is as I design smart climate fashion in such a way that I'm reducing the negative impact of pollution that is being coming out of the fashion space. So over the years, I've been committed to this concept of sustainability, personal development, transformation, and growth.
Thank you very much. So we'll make it now. So I will just eat, being that I know your story.
Yes, sir.
I will quickly eat the points that takes us where we are going.
Yes, sir.
Who financed your education? You say your dad died.
Yes.
So tell us when your dad died, at what age, and who financed your education?
Okay, so I was at the age of 5 when I lost my dad. My dad died 1999, December 4th. If you check that, that should be about 24 years now, or thereabout, or more, 26 years or so. So since then, basically, the small boy me and my mom has been the one financing my education. And my university education particularly was financed by me. My primary, secondary education were sometimes financed by me when I had to live with some guardians where I take responsibility for myself. So in those periods of my life, I do all kinds of farm work. I clear bushes, I harvest kola nuts. So I go to farm, take contract work. At the age of 13, 12, 14, 15, I was doing all of this to pay just small school fees in a public school and then get myself the textbook I need. And then university education were majorly financed by me and sometimes support from my mom. Yeah.
By you?
Yes.
Good. By you?
Yes,
Are
sir.
you a Yahoo boy? Are you, yeah, you say you financed it yourself.
Yes.
Are you a Yahoo boy?
Okay.
Do you have a girlfriend paying your money?
Okay.
How did you finance your school education?
Alright, so I'm not a Yahoo boy. I'm not a Yahoo boy. I don't have a girlfriend or a sugar mommy that is financing me. So while I was in secondary school, I was enrolled as an apprentice in a tailor shop. So I started learning tailoring from SS1. Yeah, I remember, yes, SS1. And then before I could finish my SS3, I'm already a certified tailor, good in sewing. And then while I entered school, in fact, this conversation today I was just flashing back. I remember me, my year one, saying that, oh, this fashion thing is just going to be a stepping stone. All I want to do is just focus on my study. In fact, I don't want to touch machine till I graduated. And then an experience in my first semester happened that reshaped my commitment to saying that I have to do this through my university days. So I've been a tailor before I even gained admission. I've been working, I've been making money. All right. So part of my savings were used to pay my at my year one school fees, was it from the first acceptance fee, and then school fees and all of that. So
okay, thank you so much. Did you hear advices like face your book?
Yes, plenty, sir, plenty. Even my own, it was an advice to my own self.
Okay, but did you now face your book alone to get here?
Of course, I did not face my book alone, sir. I had to. At first, when I came in, I said all I want to do is to face my book because I wanted to just be a good academician, wanted to be a professor as a matter of fact. So I said, in my underlevel then, people sees me with all kind of boo. They say, this guy is Iwe and all kind of stuff. And then, and it was an experience that changed that commitment. My trouser torn, and then I took it to a tailor.
Tell us that experience.
My trouser just got torn, and I took it to a tailor in Southgate there. And then tailor said it's 800, and I shouted, "Sir, what are you 800 in 2015? Is not small money."
Can cameras zoom on Azam? Yeah, alone for a while. Yeah, let's go.
Yes, yeah, sir. So 800 naira in 2015 is not small money. It should be like maybe 8,000 or 4,000 now, right? So it's not small money then. And I shouted, 800. What do you mean? I said, "Sir, this thing is my work. I can do it. If you give me machine, I can do it." And I look at it, I say, "Wait, if this man can charge me 800 for just amendment, how much can I charge students for doing slim fitting?" I just put a call through to him and say, "Hey, I'm coming to take my machine." So it was that experience that changed my commitment to say that I think I want to do this while on campus. At first, I didn't even know, I did not think of how I'm going to sponsor myself, forgetting that there's nobody sponsoring me. I just said I want to face my book, want to finish with first class. You know,
Okay.
I had all of those.
Thank you. I'll
Yeah.
be cutting in because of time.
Yes, sir.
At what level in school did you make this decision?
Yes, 100 level second semester.
100 level second semester was when
Yes.
you made this decision.
Yes.
What did you graduate with?
I graduated with a second class. Is it lower division or upper division? I think lower division also.
That's 2-2.
Yeah, 2-2, yeah.
That's 2-2.
Yes.
Good. And you started sewing this your clothes from 100 level.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I said, while you were in 100 level first semester, that you were not sewing at all. What was your CGPA?
Okay, so my first.
Wait. I will help you.
Okay.
When did you get your best grade on campus? Was it that your, first semester 100 level?
Yes.
You did not sew at all.
Yes, sir.
Did you get the best grade ever? Or later, did you still get the best grade when you started sewing?
I think my best grade was 300 level first semester. I
But
think
you are sewing,
yes, it was my 300 level first semester because then we have moved into departmental course, so I was very good with mathematics
So why
then.
did you get your best grade when you were not sewing at all?
Well, I wouldn't know that.
First point. Second point. That first semester that you were not doing anything.
Yes.
I know you as a strong Chelsea fan.
Yes, sir.
And you play football
Yes,
very,
sir.
very well.
Yes, sir.
Those 100 level, did you still watch your Chelsea matches?
Oh my goodness. I don't just watch the Chelsea match. I play the football match.
You
I
played the
play
football
all
matches.
kinds of street match. And
Now,
yes,
Mhm.
almost every
Go
day.
ahead.
Almost every day, because the house where I live, we had a mini pitch, so we play like almost 2 hours football every day or 3 hours
I'm
sometimes.
a
So
witness to that.
yeah, almost every day we play football for like approx 3 hours.
so my question is this one. Now, when you began to sew,
Yes.
what did sewing take from you and what did it give to you?
Okay, so the sewing, of course, take away the time, part of the time I now give to football and other chit chatting, right? And then it gives me a sense of personal responsibility that, hey, this is what I have to depend on. If I don't get this right, I won't get money. So if I need money, I have to get this, I have to serve people the right way.
Sewing with studying possible
Yes,
and gave you money.
yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll cut it a little bit here. I'll come for the part 2 of this, still on this show. Azad Emmanuel became more responsible when he's sewing and he got money while he's sewing. More responsible. So that means a lot, like Bolu said, a lot of students have time in their hand and they are not responsible with the time.
Yes, sir.
Let me bring this to your table. Everybody, during exam, have you seen students plan their time to read, to leave their book and watch Barca and Real Madrid? Let me see your answer.
Of course, sir. Very well, sir.
Timileyin and Bolu, you are not.
They will not raise their hand. They will not raise their hand.
Do you agree?
Yes, sir.
That students will plan their time very well. If you can plan your time to watch Real Madrid and Barca, those minutes can be used to make yourself real and deal with the things that the world will bring to your life.
Yes, sir.
That's a very vital point here. Have you seen students spend hours in Jibo hostel? Let me see your answer. Students spending hours pursuing girls in Jibo hostel.
Yes, sir.
Yes, they are looking for their girlfriends. Those times too, I think, can be used to do some monetization. Let's go forward with Azad. You made money right from campus. Can you share with us the type of money you made from sewing and the people you sew for today, so that we can put our voice to it?
Okay, so
You sew for from campus.
from campus. So I remember while I was on campus, the first set of people I started sewing for were my departmental mates. And why was that? My department and my friends. I had this very unique sense of dressing, in under level then that when you see me, something must tell you that this guy.
Let's rush.
Yes, so that when you see me, something must tell you that this guy is a designer. So then, because of the way I dress to class, so I begin to call. Some people ask me, "That guy do you sew?" I say, so I started sewing for my Donata friends. Then there was this particular day, a Donata mate of mine wanted to do a birthday, so she requested for a dress. I charged her a bit high, but she couldn't afford it. So I just felt, okay, let me do it for her, right? So I decided to do it for her at her own price, not knowing that that work is going to call in big people for me in the Senate building. So she wore the cloth to an event, and then a woman in Senate saw the dress and loved it. And I said, "Who is your tailor?" And then gave the woman address. From there, I got about 5 people in Senate that I was sewing for till I graduated.
Wow.
So from sewing from my mates, students, I started sewing. I sewed for some lecturers in my department. I sewed for some quite numbers of persons in the Senate. Yeah.
Wow.
So in the
That's
campus,
very good.
I sew both for students and even for lecturers. Yeah.
Wow. That's good. Now, Azad,
Yes, sir.
you started sewing from campus.
Yes, sir.
Are you a graduate today?
Yes, I'm a graduate today, sir.
Uh-huh. So you graduated.
Yes, I graduated.
In your story, I know that it's like you had an extra year.
Yes.
Did you?
Yes, I did have an extra
You had
year.
an extra year.
Yes, sir.
Can't we blame this on your sewing
No,
academics?
no, you can't, sir. Because even those who do nothing have extra year. So having an extra year is not a factor of not reading, not preparing for an exam, right? Anything can happen, and you could have an extra year. So I've seen friends who were on first class and had an extra year. He was writing first class and had an extra year because of a particular course, right? So having an extra year is not a function of the amount of time allocated to academic performance or your studies.
So are you saying that you have no regret
No, I have no regrets, sir.
that you were sewing while you were a student?
Yes, no, I have no regrets.
That you monetized your talent while you had no regrets?
Monetizing my talent, I would think, is one of the best thing I did with my time while on campus.
Now tell me how you met TFK. Tell the world.
All right. Thank you, sir. Okay, so my journey with TFK began the year 2019. So there was this program, Footer Edge.
Have you graduated?
No, I've not graduated 2019. Yeah, I
Good.
think 2019 was my final year. Yeah,
So you met TFK as a student?
I met TFK as a student.
Yes.
So there was this event on campus, more than certificate. So the idea is just empowering startup entrepreneurs who are students on campus. So a friend of mine.
We are doing it this year again.
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
wow.
We are doing it this year. again.
Amazing.
Students, get ready for it. Yeah.
Amazing. So a friend of mine made it as part of the finalists. So I just went to the event, right? So I got to the event, to cheer up my friend, and all of that. Then I just saw this man on podium. This man was just talking, and though what he was saying was making sense, but what I was seeing was what he was wearing. So what he was wearing was not.
Stop.
Yes.
Bolu said, if you start this thing, you will start seeing opportunities.
Yes, sir.
Early enough.
Yes, sir.
Early enough.
Yes,
when
sir.
you are monetizing your skill
Yes,
while
sir.
on campus.
Yes, sir.
That means a lot of students will blindfold themselves to opportunities.
Because of
Now, they will blindfold themselves to opportunities because they are only facing book, they are not facing life.
Yes,
You
sir.
can face life and face book.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You can face life and Facebook.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
telling you here. So because you were in business, you started seeking opportunities. But that means that a lot of students will see opportunities, but will not pursue two things now. You will see opportunities, but some people, because they are facing book alone, they will see opportunities and they won't be able to pursue it.
Yes, sir.
But because you had the eyes to see opportunity and you have created a platform to pursue it, you pursued it.
Yes,
Tell
sir.
us how this happened.
Yeah, so as I was looking at TFK on the podium, I just said, I don't like what this man is wearing. I want to make something better.
Are you abusing me?
No. I wasn't abusing you.
Do
Like,
you know the tailor that saw it?
no, sir,
You
sir,
don't share?
sir, no, sir. Sorry, with due respect,
You
sir.
don't share?
Sorry, I'm so
You
sorry.
don't share?
I'm so sorry, sir. But with
You are
due,
talking to the powerful speaker like that.
I'm so sorry, sir. With due respect to you and your tailor, then, sir, I usually have this skill of analyzing how clothes looks like on people. Yeah. So I was just analyzing that. I said, like, looking at this man's body structure, this cloth is not sitting well. I would love to make a dress for him, and that was it, right? I didn't make extra effort. I didn't even know how to meet him, right? So I didn't even know that he's in Akure. Then lockdown up. No, before the lockdown, I had an extra year. That's why I always say that my extra year is a blessing, because my friends went for NYSC in 2019. I would have joined them if I didn't have an extra year. So I had an extra year. Lockdown came in, an event happened. Then I met TFK in 2020, right? So I met TFK, and then I introduced myself one of the days. And I also have this culture of, when I see an important person and I feel like making the dress for the person, I go to the person and take the person's measurement, make the dress for free, and then that was it. So I made a dress, and then he loved it, and today I'm his official fashion designer. I make anything he wears.
I want to tell you that today, any motive I am wearing is sewn by this guy. He caught me as a student. This that I'm putting on, I have another make of this. This is the official speaker's clothes. He made it. There's another one of it that I still wear. I made this one for the speaker's job. Everything. I remember, tell us the highest money TFK has paid you for clothes one time. As immediately graduated. Tell us.
Okay, so there were many, but I think the recent one in my head. Yes, the recent one in my head is is it 500k or more than over 500k? Yeah, for a job. Just
paid
for a
this
job.
guy 500 for a job. Yes, I'm telling you. And I still recently paid 240 again.
I know
And he caught me as a student. So we are saying today that a lot of students are blind to opportunities because they are facing book alone. One, a lot of students will not pursue opportunities they see because they are blindfolded. And because they are not
Their
talent right from school. Let's eat the big one. This guy now met me as a tailor, fashion designer, a student studying mathematics, discussing fashion. I put it to the world today. Every university in Nigeria should have a particular office listening to students who are studying this way and their greatness is this way. I'm saying it again. God bless Professor BC Balogun that gave me that office on Futa campus. I say it again. Every university should have a particular office, talent discovery. This is not about entrepreneurship alone now. That is listening to students whose academics is physics, but is a shoemaker. Listen to them. Oh, there's a guy in our, all of you know him. Franklin studied AEC in Futa. He came to us. He said he wants to be a shoemaker. We made sure that Franklin graduated at record time, but Franklin is not unemployed today. True business is thriving there in the city of Akure. A lot of students have talent and skills they can monetize, but the university is not giving them platform. You have told all of them they must Facebook alone. It is not everybody that Facebook alone will face glory. Those that have another thing hidden inside of them, we should listen to them. Let's listen to Hazard as he closes. You met TFK and you showed your fashion skill. A guy finished in mathematics and he had scholarship. He's gone abroad. Emmanuel Adebayo, where is fashion taking you by next week? And is it true mathematics? Where is your destiny going by next week? And did you get this through mathematics?
All right. Thank you very much, sir. By the special grace of God, by this time, Friday, I should be on my way to India. I must have been in maybe Doha by now. I should be dropping in Doha for the next flight to India. So, what is taking me to India, by the way, is an all expense paid scholarship. And it's not. Yes.
And is it mathematics?
No, it's not mathematics, it's not academic, it's not, my school certificate is not needed, it's only needed for processing of documents. Okay. So what is taking me there is my tailoring skills. Right?
Wow.
And not just my tailoring skills, as it were. It's a unique blend that I give to it. And every time I always attach that to the training I receive under TFK. Right, TFK runs an organization that runs a school, a transformational school called School of Ideation. So I was part of the beneficiary of this school. And one of the things that I remember, they gave us a document in that school. If we can answer all the 5 questions in that document. It's a document on one application questions like that. And I look at it, I was blank. The only thing I could write was maybe 5 lines. And I was the only one who had the best attempt.
And yet you were a graduate.
Yes, I was a graduate. I
yet
can't.
you were a graduate.
Yet I'm a graduate. I can't write an application for a project. I can't answer some deep questions, right? And then that school changed my mind, made me understand the world of problem solving, right? And then from there, my approach to what I do as a fashion designer changed. So I found a very unique approach to doing it. And what was it? I look at the entire fashion value chain and look at what is a problem that is of global concern. And it boils down.
Don't worry, let people come and listen to you.
Yeah, so
your sermon tomorrow.
All right, so.
As that we're preaching in the Nigerian church tomorrow. If you want to listen to what is taking him to India, go and listen.
So what is taking me to
Ladies
India
and gentlemen,
is what I have in my hand with fashion.
What he has in his hand is fashion.
Yes.
So I think today we've been able to see what is the right way to follow. This debate did not say we should abandon school. I'm saying it again. In our training center there, we have first class graduates, we have 2-1, and we still have those that had their third class in different ways. But we are saying there is something more than certificates that your life can get.
Hello, sir.
Can I know the reason why?
Powerful speaker,
Yes,
sir.
absolutely.
I don't know if I can say something around the debate that
Tell
the
me.
powerful honorable. So the thing
Yes.
is that I've always told people that it will be the highest level of irresponsibility if you have a talent and you neglect it while on campus. Right?
Talk to me.
The school environment goes beyond just coming to study chemistry, to study engineering, right? Because the topic is premised on the word talent. Right, so if you are in the school environment, it's a growing environment. So you should not just grow in your head. You should not just grow in reading. You should grow in something you have in your hand. If you have a skill, why don't you deploy it and also study alongside? Because at the end of the day, you don't know what you are going to look like in the next 5 years. So you can't reserve that for 5 years. 5 years is too big a year, a number, for you to just dump a very important vital skill that you may need. Because in the world there, it's very painful. One of the things that pains me a lot is you see application out there and they say that they are looking for graduates with 2 years experience.
They don't want him to get
Sorry,
experience.
I'm a graduate. So how do I get 2 years work experience?
Like,
So it boils down to building capacity while still on campus. Right? So if you have a talent, please, while on campus, monetize it. If you don't have a talent, start building skills. If you have something in your hand already, a talent, a viable talent that you have, develop it. Invest more time in developing it while on campus. Because on campus, you meet so many things. You meet people. You get platforms. You have opportunities to build network for the next 10 years that you need. Right? Also, one very important thing people should understand, there are 3 dimensions to growth. There is academic, there is education and there is revelation. Academic is what you were given, what you were taught. That's what they are teaching you in school. Now that is academic, and you can do very limited things with it. Education is what you teach yourself. People who have influenced the world uses education, not academic, right? But there is an higher realm, which is revelation. Revelation is now what you were given. So finding your own unique way of deploying your skill, finding your own what they call blue ocean in the business world, where you are deploying your uniqueness. So this way you are the king Kong of your enterprise, right? And when you do that, you are an innovator. You are creating power beyond measure for yourself. So don't just dwell on academics, because first in class is not first in life. Right. So there are first class living like third class in the world, because the word of work is a word that is premised on capacity, value. So if you don't build capacity as a student, you are unemployable now. It's as simple, just like the case you cited, right? So if you are not good in communicating, interpersonal relationship skills, if you don't have soft skills that is needed in the workplace, and you are coming to, if I see a third class, right, that can manage a project, and I see a first class that I don't even know what you can do, I will pick the third class, because I'm not interested in your first class. Because every employer is a problem looking for a solution.
Hazard, we will definitely listen to you tomorrow in church. You are really loaded for us, and the world will listen to you. I was the first student on Futa campus to range projector. Bolu?
Yes, sir.
Can Bolu hear me?
Yes, sir.
To start renting projector. I was the first student on Futa campus to start renting projector. I was the first student on Futa campus to start renting sound. I'm telling you. On Futa campus, to start renting projector, to start renting. It was only physics electronics that brought projector first. After then, they rented it. I bought, and I still have the book here for sales. Then I bought sounds. Student wants to do party. Department wants to do end of year party. All those things. They were using my sound. That was my business acumen. I finished with the third class. Even if I did not do that, I will finish with third class, because I was struggling with physics. Again, the skill in my hand was this pastoring. I used it very well on campus. Today, I am a global pastor. Amen, somebody. That was my skill. I used it. Go and look at my yearbook. They said, where will you be in 10 years' time? I wrote it there. I will be a pastor. And today, I am a pastor, I am a farmer, and I'm a businessman. If unemployment will reduce in Nigeria, then should be encouraged to monetize their talent while on campus and not wait till the end. That's my opinion. Can we listen to Pastor Shola as he gives us the final statement for today? Please, a round of applause, Pastor Shola. Pastor, thank you. We'll listen to you tomorrow.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for having me. Namaste.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker of the House of Opinion, for this great program. And the topic of debate today has been a crucial one that is addressing a serious national issue, because the unemployment rate in Nigeria is astronomical. And the solution is not going to come from outside. It has to come as we look within. Both sides have debated about why students should focus on their study without being distracted with side hustle or business. And they've talked about deep learning and then the honey in education. And then the side that also talked about the monetization of your skills while still studying on campus. They debated passionately, and both sides they tried, but the side that focus on study alone without doing business with it, they have a total of 11 points, because some of their points they were able to back it up with data but not enough fire. And then the side that focus on monetizing skills while still studying in school, that is Honorable Excel and Honorable Bolu. They have a total of 15 points. Yay! And therefore they are the winner of this debate. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Give us your own opinion.
Okay, my own opinion. So I studied on campus here, Federal University of Technology, Akure, and the motto of the school says, technology for self-reliance. Technology for self-reliance. And I was looking at it, even as a student, how will this be possible? Is the university even training us to be self-reliant? Are there anything that the school is doing to help us develop our talents and deploy it properly? And so it is important that, depending on, because of the current reality of the nation now, schools in Nigeria at all levels should begin to address this issue, should begin to encourage students to develop what they were born with, what is in their hand, the skills and the areas of their strength. So young students, even right from secondary school, should be encouraged to do that now. I have a son that is interested in, in making things, in drawing things. So I've started exposing him to that. Learn things, even wise as a secondary school student. So it can help you can help reduce unemployment rates in the country. It can help them to be self-reliant and still, do great in their study. So it is possible to balance the two. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you very much, Pastor Shola. And I think this will be the end of the program. Since we cannot get Mr. Isaiah to come in at this time to put his voice to what the honorables have said. Thank you very much.
Yes,
it's been a very great time today, and I believe the word has learned enough. We've heard from okay, I think Mr. Isaiah is in, and I think we can close with a shot from him. Okay. Mr. Isaiah, are you there? Okay. Good. Please, we are running out. In 3 minutes, you were summoned on this call by Honorable
Moses.
Moses. And he said he has mentors in this house who finished with a first class in school, and they didn't do anything while on campus. And Honorable Excel said no, that he is also a mentee of Honorable Isaiah, who taught him graphic design, taught him all this, and it has been monetized. So you are a first-class product, and the speaker says he knows you. And today, we know that you are doing double masters, one United Kingdom, and another in Netherlands. What's your advice in the world of Nigeria today? Should a student monetize his talent while on campus, or wait till he graduates? Please, in 2-3 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and thank you everyone for the privilege of being on the floor. I would like to say that there are some untold story I didn't tell my mentees in quotes, who said I didn't work while I was in campus. Actually, in my year, when I actually learned I learned business or trading with my hands when hunger hit my head in my final year, when there was no money coming forth. And I knew that it wasn't going to, it was getting, every done read. Was where I realized that I could do research. During my 500 level, I was actually actively involved in data analysis. And this is also part of what I currently do as a business, although I transited from data analysis into media. And I must also say that for anyone who is watching and who is a student, I will say that if I knew better, I would have done better. It was because of how far my knowledge could carry me then that I did. Some things were done, especially my undergraduate days. If I had the privilege of encountering, especially a lead transformation initiative owned by Prophet Mr. Femi Kings or Prophet Femi Kings, I can tell you that the step I took, I would have done better, because my younger brother, who knew lead transformation initiative, started business while on campus. So if I knew better, I would have done better. And I realized that excellence, the same level, let me say something, the excellence I had in academics could also be done in business while I was a student. Excellence in academics could also be, I could have had a first class in my undergraduate, in my academics, and also still do better in business if I knew better. And let me give you just one thing, sir, as I round up here. My wife told me something that was a very transformative point from what she learned from you, sir. She said, let me go a little scripture. She said, God told her that if the same way I put my efforts in academics is the same way I put my excellence in my business, I would have done better in both. So it means that I can monetize my talents and still perform excellently well. Wow. It is basically a mindset thing. If you don't have the mindset, you can be capable in your hands, and yet you will still you will not make the most of the time. And your university time is the best place to network. It is the best time to make academics excellence and still network in your business. If I had another chance to go back to the university days, I can promise you, sir, I will make first class and I'll still do best in my business. Wow. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much. Wow. I've just proven to you that we have students who made first class and they were in business. We have some that were going to sell uguru and epa and things like that. They were going to do pom-pom and they were selling. It's go to the mosque in Akideko. You see the Muslim brothers doing everything possible to do photocopies and everything, and they are eating their first class right, left, and center. If unemployment will reduce in Nigeria, students will start monetizing their talent while on campus. Thank you very much. God bless you. See you. Let's watch the video produced by the Nigerian media team today as we finish this topic. And want to greet everyone that made this a success. I want to thank Pastor Shala for doing this. Excel, our producer, thank you. Timothy behind the cameras, thank you. Ironolua and David, thank you so much for what you, how you are part of this program. The video you shot for us here in the UK made this a success. Can we see that video? And let's get ready for our topic for next week. Honorable Timothy, can you give us that video again? Last week we discussed JAMB. Now you saw that at last JAMB registrar have come to agree that they are not ready.
Yes, sir.
Glitch and glitch and glitch and
yes,
glitch.
Sir.
So that they are not ready. And I told you, the schools are not ready. The students are not ready. JAMB is not ready. I know it. There will always be a complaint every year until those students are made to study with computer in school, do their GS1 exam with computers, then they can come and write their WAEC and their JAMB with computer. Thank you very much. Timothy, do you want to give us that video of today? Then with the sign out video. Thank you very much, everybody. We salute you. Thank you.
How soon will the Speaker of the House of Opinion be here? How soon will be here? This is his kappa. Where is he? That's the Speaker. The Speaker is arriving. Speaker is arriving. Go. Speaker! 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 Speaker!
Hello, reporter. How are you?
For this sir.
Good.
What is this all about on the news? About House of Opinion, about students, what's going on? Please, sir, tell us what's going on House of Opinion.
Thank you, Kingsrem media reporters. You see, last week on House of Opinion, we told you all about this JAMB mass failure in Nigeria. That the school, JAMB, and the students are not ready for computer-based examination. They are just rushing all these things in Nigeria. Let them take their time, train the student from school with computer. Let them write exams with computer in school from GS1, GS2, then they can write JAMB and WAEC with that. But Nigeria is rushing into that now, hence the glitch that they had. But for this week, something huge is on it. I have seen a lot of African Nigerian graduates finish school after 7 years or 5 years and now return to learn shoemaking, tailoring, fashion designing, and even conductor, Okada riders, even after graduation. So this is what I have in my mind. With this huge unemployment in Nigeria and in Africa, I think if these students will have to come and start learning tailoring, fashion designing later when they have graduated, some of them have this skill while they are in school. Yes. So I am recommending, should they start learning it while they are on campus, one, and start monetizing it, start working as a tailor and go to school, work as a shoemaker, go to school, work as a barber, go to school. Now they may not have first class in school, but they can have first class in life if after graduation they are still going back to it. So I am saying, people, that should these students start doing their skills while they are on campus, monetize it and go to school. That is what we are discussing today, because this unemployment and crime rate in Nigeria is too much. Meet me now at it's going to be a great program. Let me just wind up my
How soon will the Speaker of the House of Opinion be here? How soon will be here? This is his scaffer. Where is he? That's the Speaker. The Speaker is arriving. Speaker is arriving. Go. Speaker!
Hello, reporter. How are you?
For this sir.
Good.
What is this all about on the news? About House of Opinion, about students, what's going on? Please, sir, tell us what's going on House of Opinion.
Thank you, Kingsrem media reporters. You see, last week on House of Opinion, we told you all about this JAMB mass failure in Nigeria. That the school, JAMB, and the students are not ready for computer-based examination.
How soon will the Speaker of the House of Opinion be here?